Well, welcome to the tea with
GiGi
and Andrew.
and we are
Live.
not at church.
We're not at church. We're live at K-Brew.
Yes.
Ding, ding, props. All right, so we're live at K-Brew in the West Hills K-Brew, the one beside West Town Mall. And I'm gonna mine's just a regular like ceramic cup.
But it's super fancy
it
though.
is
You had
nice.
to get like the fancy
I did.
tea. So we are out in the world and doing the tea from here. I don't know where is
I don't know which one it is.
That's not the one
I was gonna tag
I think it's
K-Brew.
K Space Brew.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Keep talking, GiGi.
We'll tag you later. So our services are at 8 and 10:30 on Sunday, and all of our regularly scheduled clergy will not be in attendance.
No, they won't.
Christopher will be at the parish retreat, and Father Pat and Sarah Scott
are at a wedding.
They're at a wedding, I think, somewhere. Maybe not.
Or graduation. Somewhere. Maybe it's graduation.
Some sort of major life event.
Major life event is going on.
Major life family event. So they're going to be doing that. And but don't worry, we will have leadership at the church in the form of Matt Farr. And
he is the chaplain at the Episcopal School in Knoxville out on Level Road. He's married to Elizabeth Farr, who is
also a priest.
Also a priestie.
Yes.
And she's the associate rector. Oh my goodness, it's one of my favorites.
Well, this is what happens when you do the tea.
When you do a live Facebook show. Hey.
Yes. It's us.
Yes, we are.
Right now.
Yeah, or coffee.
With coffee, yeah. We're having coffee on the tea.
On the tea. Yes. So, what was I gonna say? Yes. So she's the associate rector at Church of the Good Samaritan out on Cedar Bluff Road.
Excellent church.
And yes, quite an excellent church.
We like them.
We do like them. So he will be the celebrant and the preacher. But the following Sunday, let's go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, well, might as well. So the following Sunday is going to be our Senior Sunday celebration, where we will be celebrating our graduating high school seniors, and we have a guest preacher.
I hear it's going to be fabulous. Like, word has traveled on the street, so it's separate from you. Like, down the hallway has traveled that this is going to be a good sermon.
I'm really excited. Our guest preacher is going to be Emma Mitchell. We are quite excited to have her. She's graduating from Bearden High School and planning to attend UTK. So,
yes.
So keep it in Knoxville.
Yes. So it's gonna be a great couple of Sundays. You know, even if Easter's is by the wayside, it's gonna be legit. So
we're excited.
Yes, we are excited. So also this coming Sunday is going to be the Justice Knox Ministry gathering down in the old transept of the parish hall. They're going to be providing a light lunch and mostly sort of talking about the lead up to the Nehemiah gathering, which is on Monday, May 6th. Sorry. I was like, what day is
I know
May
things.
6th? So, yes, they're going to be doing that down in the parish hall.
Yes, and so that'll be after the 10:30 worship service.
I was trying to think if there's anything else about that. You can stop. Oh yeah, let me. She did want to make a point that if you see these people or know them, I wish I had like little heads on popsicle sticks where I could be like, this is Ann O'Connor. You need to see.
That could be arranged.
That could be arranged. It's a little too late now. Valerie Beaverdorf, Ann O'Connor, Sarah Ringer, or Greg O'Connor. Those 4 people, you can talk to them at some point to get a feel for like, hey, what's going on?
Yes.
Also
coming up, Aaron Tan is going to be in concert at Ascension.
So it was funny. That was an organist that walked by.
Okay. I didn't know who that was.
So it was like organ vibes all the way.
Everywhere.
I don't think is that Chase? I can't remember. That's
it's a friend.
It's a friend.
We make friends wherever we go.
I was
Hello,
so
friends.
Terrible. My brain is like scattered now that I'm in church announcements. So anyway, Aaron Tan is the winner of the 2018 NIACOP Award, the National Young Artist Competition in Organ Performance. The order of the words is a little off, in my opinion, but it
makes a nice acronym.
So if you ever wanted to see a what is it, polymath type personality, this is it. He is like over in England, and he's like got a doctorate in mechanical engineering, and he's working on like a doctorate in organ performance.
So, very science-minded and also very
But artistic,
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very much like a left and right brain mix, not one or the other.
And this is Monday, April 29th at 7:30 p.m.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Now, does it cost money to go?
Free.
Free?
And it's the last program of the year for FOMA.
Oh my goodness. What a great year FOMA has had. I mean, really.
Yeah.
They've had a great year and a wonderful program, and I'm very excited about that. Well, guess who's joined us?
Who?
The great Linda Hawley.
Oh, did Linda Hawley join us? Yes.
Linda, Andrew and I have conspired, and we will be sending you something. And we're not going to tell you what it is. But
we will report on it
you will
on
laugh.
the tea after the event happens.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about it.
Anyway,
she's gonna love it.
So, Saturday, May 4th is the Ascension Workday, and that is where we will be doing landscaping and cleaning and all sorts of projects around the church, painting too. That Saturday, May 4th, you can email us, info@knoxvilleascension.org, whether you want to help out or if you want to sponsor plants. You can also stop by the foyer to sign up.
There's a table there.
And I've labeled this like Ascension Weekend, even though that's like 3 weeks later with Ascension Day.
No,
because
really,
the next
there's
day
all
is
the things. The all parish meeting.
Yes, all parish meeting,
and that will be between the two services at 9:15, and that'll be down in the parish hall. And that's going to be sort of a continuation on the vestry listening sessions, and it's an opportunity to just kind of find out a little bit more about, what's going on. What's going on?
So you also know about the fact that White Oak Community Playground cleanup got moved. Megan is still looking for volunteers. Oh, Linda says she's now scared. Be very afraid. Megan's looking for volunteers. Get in touch with her about that. Also looking for volunteers is Family Promise. There's a long sort of email announcement about that. But we will be hosting them beginning on May 19th.
Yes. So be aware that
they are in need of assistance.
They'll be needing overnight chaperones and stuff like that.
If you like to do laundry, which it's fun fact of the day, I hate laundry. It's my least favorite chore ever.
Well, see, I like doing laundry because I feel like you can get the laundry started and then you can go do other things. So while you're doing laundry, you're therefore more productive than you would be at doing other chores.
Yeah, maybe that should have been our poll. Like, what is your least favorite chore? Because, see, I do that. I get started, and then by like 10:30 at night, I'm like, there's a pile of laundry that needs all done.
You fold your laundry on the same day?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Sometimes, if I can. But no, not really.
No.
If Aaron was watching, he'd be like, you liar. You never fold your laundry ever.
No.
That's why I hate it.
Folding laundry the same day you wash it, like, if you do that, I'm a little concerned.
But you can take the
if
laundry
you like that kind
from
of thing.
Family Promise and do it on your own pace.
Yes,
benefits of helping out.
Pro tip.
Yes.
Okay. Also coming up is the fish pantry needs some food pickup drivers. This is for usually a couple hours during the week to pick up donated food. If you're comfortable driving a U-Haul truck, that is the kind of help that is needed. And if you are interested in doing that, you can contact David Lovett, or you may speak with Jim Wright.
Yeah, and yes, it is a U-Haul truck. And yes, you can do damage with a U-Haul truck.
It's like driving a cardboard box.
It's like driving a cardboard box made of metal.
Yeah.
And you're picking up food that otherwise, here's a point to be made. Otherwise, fish has to buy the food back from Second Harvest.
Yeah, and that's lame. Like
Second Harvest collects the food,
extra money,
and then they charge nonprofits for the food, whereas fish can go directly and pick it up. Ta-da!
Yeah, that
like,
kind of
no brainer. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Check out the newsletter for the Ascension Trekkers. They got all sorts of legit hikes coming up. We will have a copy of that posted. Because I have like 2 copies of it to post.
Yes.
So, do you want to talk about?
I will talk about the Sunday school offerings.
Yes.
Okay. So on Sunday we'll have a combined class, which is that'll be led by Mr. Ed Lester. Led by Lester.
He was the volunteer of the day too, up at the desk.
He was.
In addition to Faye Beach.
He was. And so he will be offering thoughts and reflections on resurrection. He'll be showing a film clip, and he will invite class discussion.
And for those who don't know, Ed Lester was actually an ordained Baptist minister who went to seminary. So, like, when we say Ed Lester's leading a class, like, this is legit.
Because he's legit.
Like, he's legit. So, like, we're up there talking about Josephus this morning.
Yeah, he knows his stuff.
It makes me so excited.
Also, on Sunday, for the kind of explorers class or inquirers or what.
That's Sunday, May 12th.
Yeah, on Sunday, May 12th, the class will be the Bible, our book, our story, and that will be led by the Reverend Sarah Scott Wingo.
What?
So that'll be cool. And on Sunday, May 19th, there will be a celebration of celebrating a year of Sunday school. So all the classes will get together and just kind of celebrate learning.
Because that's the end of the program year.
That's the end of the program year.
Is May 19th.
And then on May 20th,
there's no Sunday school. But we are doing...
Of course not, because it's a Monday.
And May 20th.
Right.
What is May 20th?
It's Monday. The day before my vacation starts.
It's a Monday. That's all it is. It's a Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
the day before my vacation starts.
Yes.
Okay.
But we will continue our 8 and 10:30 worship schedule after that for a while.
Yes, and actually the bishop will be visiting us on June 2nd.
And then we switch to 8 and 10.
Right, we'll switch to 8 and 10 for our regular summer schedule. So
if you think the website is off the mark, like, it should be 8 and 10. Like, no, it's going to be that.
But if you want to come half an hour before, like this on the Sunday that the bishop comes, just to get a good seat, that's also not the worst idea either. So, okay. What else is going on? Parish supper.
Yes, parish supper. Parish supper is going to be, okay, so we have to talk about this. Talk about tea. Tea,
right. Let's spill it, brother. So spill that tea. Spill that tea.
So you get me off campus and I start like the tea. All right, so we had to cancel Wednesday night dinner because we only had 3 people on the sign-up sheet.
And I was one of them, thank you very much.
She was one of them.
Which means that my disappointment was great.
Yes, because it was beef stroganoff lasagna.
Which is everyone's favorite dish.
Totally is. So we had to cancel. So that being said, make sure you email announcements@knoxvilleascension.org, because that goes to a couple of people on staff who know what's what. And then we'll put your name on the list, or you walk past the front counter and jot your name down. Or if you attend the previous Wednesday, you say to Virginia at the desk, you say, I'm going to be eating next week, girl. Please put my name down. And that way we don't have to cancel.
Right, especially on like the best menu item that we have.
But this week is
the
second best. Julie does this on purpose.
Chicken artichoke and rice casserole.
Yes, ma'am.
Roasted red vegetable medley. Mixed green salad with mandarin oranges. Almonds, feta cheese, break, and angel food cake with strawberries.
Classic.
That's my favorite kind of cake. I love angel food cake.
Fluffy and white.
Right, and it's an excellent, as Mary Berry would say, it's an excellent sponge.
So that evening they will be watching the back half of the movie Risen.
Yes.
Which I did not see the first part, but it's supposed to be actually a really good plot line. So if you want to, I don't know if it's on Netflix or what, but
I don't know, but I do know that
a future comment.
We also have there's a DVD copy that we have as well as a Blu-ray copy. So there is a possibility to kind of loan out one or the other.
We can loan out and or even show it.
And I don't know how many of you watch The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu. The guy who plays the commander is in that. And he was also in Shakespeare in Love, for those of you who don't watch.
We should do
Hulu.
Tell us in the comments section whether you would think a movie nights in the summer would be great in room 104. Because guess what? That room has a legit sound system.
Yeah, like boom.
Yeah, it's movie
Like
theater
go
style.
boom. Yeah.
It's not surround sound because that's a little overkill, but
it will. I mean, it is.
it will shake you. It will shake you.
It will shake the entire room.
So
All of downstairs. To Byron's office.
and just fair warning, this being a very specialty outing, it could go long. So guess what?
Well, as long as our battery will hold.
As long as the battery holds, and it's holding up pretty good.
It's okay. It's okay.
So
we can opine a little while longer.
It's time to abandon your children.
Oh, you love saying that.
I love it.
You love saying that.
If I was a parent, I would be on that every month. Like, I'm abandoning my child, Megan.
Bye.
Here's $50 for taking the child. No, I'm kidding.
So.
No, but they are holding date night in May, May 3rd, 6 to 9. That's also the tweens year-end party.
Yes.
But you do need to RSVP at nursery16@knoxvilleascension.org to let them know they're coming. And they suggest about $5 per child for pizza because, food costs money. Mm-hmm. As Tomato Head Kitchen says, they're down the road. Food gotta cook, but we say food costs money.
Food costs money, it does. And
Linda would agree, I'm sure. She needs to comment. Or she's still shaking in fear of what we said. She's like, I don't know. She's like searching the internet, like recent transactions by GiGi Logan, Bridget Logan.
If you have access to that information, I'm a little scared.
She's like trying to find it.
All right. Also, in children's news coming up, Roar VBS is coming from June 10th through the 13th, from 6 to 8:30 each evening. What we're gonna do is we got lots of room for youth. We need volunteers. We're going to be serving dinner each night, and that's going to take, a small army. And so if you're interested in that, register to knoxvilleascension.org/VBS.
Yes. And so on the note of family stuff, there is a year-end picnic for like the entire umbrella of family ministry.
Yes,
so this
children's ministry, youth ministry.
Youth,
we are coming together for a year-end picnic, which will be at the gazebo at West Hills, and that'll be on. We're going off campus. Yeah,
that's like that way.
Yeah, a little bit further that way. And that's going to be a potluck.
She knows.
That's going to be a potluck picnic. So we're going to have hot dogs. We're going to have hamburger or hot dogs and hot dog buns, not hamburger buns. We might have a few veggie burgers for those who might need it. And we'll have condiments for all those things. And then we'll, just kind of hang out as a church family, a family.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And we'll have we'll have a few games you can play, like Frisbee you can toss around and stuff like that. But it's very much going to be a family fellowship kind of event. I'm very excited about it. We did it last year with youth, and I said, Megan, we got to do this together next year. So that's our plan.
So I have an announcement, and it's that children can burn out on pizza.
Yeah,
we have discovered that there is a
possible.
Dietary limit of pizza.
It is very possible to burn out on pizza, and our middle schoolers have done that. Yeah. And so last night I ended up ordering pizza for our middle schoolers, and they said, we only had 4 middle schoolers, which was fine. And I ordered, the week before we had 10. So I was like, let me order, a good bit of food. But sure enough, I ended up ordering some chicken wings because I was like, if I put pizza in front of them again,
the portfolio.
They're just gonna and the wings were very well received because it was not pizza.
Yeah.
So if you
so even if you like that.
So even if you don't can't bring us something that's homemade and made from scratch or something like that, that is fine. If you want to bring us sub sandwiches, that is great. If you want to come and make us waffles, that is great.
Linda might make you her mother's favorite.
What's her mother's favorite? I don't know.
Tuna casserole.
Oh, tuna casserole would be great. I love me some tuna casserole. That would be very well received by yours truly.
Yes.
And
something different.
So something very different. It would be very much ideal. So if you are interested in that, please contact me or your local middle schooler. And and we
just
can
grab some random middle schooler on the street and be like, I want to cook you dinner. Would you like tuna casserole or tomato aspic?
Definitely tuna casserole.
Which one would you like? And this middle schooler is like,
what is an aspic?
Farragut High and I go to St. John Newman. I don't know what's going on.
Or they laugh at the word aspic.
Yeah. What is that? For those who know what an aspic is, comment underneath.
LOL, no. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. I think we have opined quite long enough.
Yes.
And we will say that if you are in the West Knoxville area and looking for
a good cup of joe,
a good caffeination stop
you can stop by
K-Brew. We are sitting outside. There's plenty of great space here, and they also don't just have coffee, but like really delicious bagels, and fancy spreads.
When they opened this, they're like, all of a sudden you can get a breakfast sandwich.
Oh yeah,
and regular sandwiches.
They have great bagels and like fancy spreads, and it's kind of legit. So if you're looking for a bagel and a coffee,
we would like do the show in there, except for we're kind of loud, and so we thought we would
kind of there's actually nobody else out here on the patio with us, so I mean there was this one guy who came over and sat on his phone for like 5 minutes, and then he realized we were going to be loud live. And we take over things, and he was like, bye.
So yes,
so that was you know, whatever, we still got love for you.
And yours truly is singing the prelude this Sunday.
That guy,
not this
that
I'm singing the prelude this Sunday. It'll be fab.
I'm excited.
Yes, continuing the handle theme. So thank you all for tuning in. Show K-Brew some love. The wind chimes, we'll explain that later. And they like sloppy joes and mac and cheese. Yep, probably.
Yes, they would. They would very much like that.
All right, y'all.
All right, we'll see you next week from maybe somewhere else. Maybe here, maybe no.
We might invade the diocese office. Take over.
Bye.